they're swapping these lanes around. So it is going to be Sweden Strong playing the Marcy in the safe lane, and putting the Shadow Demon in the off lane, where I think he's going to be a little bit safer. Oh my god, Ayu's just getting gone on. V-Tune.
Jesus, this is so much damage. They're just going to be able to get first blood. One more click. Doesn't have any heals. My god, Na'Vi. I mean, I know Marcy's a good laner, but that was insane.
Yeah, man. He's not going to let AU back into the lane. Oh, throws him
into the camp. I love this play. See it so much with Rubik, but I...
Solo at bottom. He's trapped inside the cogs. He disrupts himself to buy a little bit of space, but... And they can't get the body blocks going, so he's actually living.
Meanwhile, up in the top lane, Force is going to go down, but V-Tune also overextending on this one as well, so we'll also fall here as they trade each other's lives. V-Tune does get the money for it and the XP, but yeah, a lot of movements coming in for these power runes here from Na'Vi. They really want to force this. We almost always see it where one team brings 2 heroes to a rune, one team just doesn't bring any as Solo's getting jumped here, and Lelouch will be able to bring him down with a second Astral Step. AU taking some hits, but that Frost Shield doing a lot of work in keeping him alive. Will eventually fall, but he's gotten off so much damage that they might be able to get the kill onto Sweden Strong as well here. Xavier's trying to track him down with the battery assault. Sweden Strong, nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. It'll be 2 kills for Polaris here.
Yeah, really nice for them. Lelouch doesn't get the room.
Mm-hmm.
Just have to wait and see.
Yeah. It really is a shame that this top lane
Lelouch is
hasn't
TPing bottom.
found some momentum. Okay. Disruption now going to stop anything, but he just connects onto Lays here. Double step forward just to make sure they get the lockdown here. Spear will go flying off in the wrong direction, and Lays will fall.
Force trying for this kill on V-Tune up at top. Trample doing a lot of damage, but it's running out. V-Tune still surviving.
So huge if they get the kill, and they will. Now, Low One's going to come in for a bit of revenge, but it's too late. V-Tune's already dead, and he's going to be perfectly content with how this one has gone. EO is probably gone as well here as Sweden Strong, and no one will be able to track him down. Sure, he's out of mana on the Queen of Pain, but they'll just be able to punch this Lich to death. A slow bludgeoning. Yeah.
Okay, it's a turnaround, but still, very nice couple of minutes for Polaris on the map there.
Absolutely.
Against TB are pretty good.
Oh, Xavier sniffs them out with the flare and, well, still walks over towards Solo to get himself disrupted, but Lays wasn't nearby, so isn't really able to follow up with the spear just in time. Arena comes down, but doesn't catch anyone. Xavier is on the wrong side of it, but he is still going to die eventually. I think Lays actually thought there were more heroes in the trees there, that's why he used it.
Yeah, there was a TP coming in from the Lich, but he cancelled it very wisely.
Strong in the top lane. Force is going to be able to stomp him down, and now Polaris are the ones getting the tips off.
Or dropping pretty quick.
Keep back this Primal Beast.
The smoke is
out there is
still around here. Hello? Polaris?
Feels Polaris need to get heroes in here pretty quick, but Force is tanky, especially with that Frost Dome. Another turnaround comes through. Ice Chain Frost bouncing around, doing so much work. They've lost Force, but they'll trade Sweden Song. No one getting low as well. The Lelouch in the neighborhood. He's out of spells. He's only got himself a Remnant to work with. It won't
farm up a Storm.
Yeah, he's doing great. He's doing great, but again, big question mark over our heads. You know, what is it going to look like when Natsumi joins a fight and we see that first 5-on-5? Mid lane, a little bit of a kerfuffle here as they move on to Solo. No one won't be able to stop this happening as Solo will take the fall.
Trying to punish the position from AU in the river, but there's too many friends nearby. Can't really do a whole lot. And they've got a meta here. He pops it.
Quick shot in. On to Sweden Strong. Force on top of him as well. Just going to use a Pulverize to slam Sweden Strong into the ground. God, I love that spell.
Primal Beast is just cool, right? It's going to be pretty scary for Na'Vi, who still just don't really feel like they've been able to activate their Mars a whole lot. Didn't obliterate his lane the way I think you kind of hope for with this hero, and
bit of a movement in from the support of Polaris again, but Lelouch is here to back him up, and the Sonic Wave comes cutting through. Xavier's still not dead as they blow up Solo. Xavier will eventually pop here as he's got that Demonic Purge upon him. Lay's jumping around though, he's getting very low as Force comes charging in upon him. The onslaught's there, and the damage comes through from Lelouch to get the kill. It's a double for Polaris. And look who's here to steamroll down the lane as well.
Way less mistakes than your typical pub player, but still some. Navi on the hunt here. Xavier just
Look
walks
at Xavier
straight into
again,
them. He
dude. Like,
know.
this is what I'm talking about. Beep boop. Hello. How are you enjoying the smoke? Well, it's actually not bad as they jump forward here. Oh, they've got Natsumi. Natsumi, he's just gone! Obliterated off the face of the earth. No ages for you any longer. Now they look towards Aluj as well. Aluj just getting hammered down by Vici. Oh no, Navi find the opening, and they rip it open as they now come barreling down the middle lane. Just so fast that they don't think it's up. Just
yeah,
now smoke up from Navi.
Certainly unexpected. Another smoke. They don't see Natsumi. They don't have a ward on the high ground yet.
But it's going to break. Natsumi, is he ready? Yes, he is. BKB out immediately now, turns around and just starts whacking into Vici and forcing him out of the fight. Sweden the Strong gets obliterated as they move over. Well, Ouch has been able to find Solo as well, so it's going to be another kill for them. Natsumi bouncing around inside his arena, just having a nice time, but Navi, this was not the fight they were looking for. Natsumi too quick on the BKB as they can now get into the pit. And take
Solo poking, prodding. Feeling confident with his blink, he can get out. Seems like just a total standoff, and Polaris going to break the stalemate.
Smoke out.
Well, they've got a Monkey King bar on their Terrorblade. Okay, forget what I said about the butterfly.
Lays knows he's smoked. Lays knows he knows they're smoked, but Solo's already gone. Force trying to close the gap onto Lays. Oh, tried to go for the pulverize, but just got disconnected there. Lays actually playing this beautifully, just holding them back. Is he going to make it to the high ground? Yes, he is, but he still forces a BKB regardless. As oh no, Shadowfiend just walks into a remnant, getting slammed up into the air and taken on down. What the hell was that? Now they need to get themselves out, but they're not sure they're going to be able to do so. Sweden Strong trying to bounce off Lay.
Time, baby.
It's the 4th of July.
3-second cooldown. It's a rocket flare every second.
Katy Perry time. Oh, as we jump forward now onto the Mars. Teams, not nearby, and he's stunned up inside the cogs right now. Not sure who's jumping whom at the moment as Force gets involved with this one as well, looking for a pulverized target. Will be able to grab the Mars and get him killed off. Meanwhile, Solo is going to have to disrupt himself, but I don't think he's going to live when he comes out the other end. Cut up by Natsumi as Navi get taken out.
I think he didn't press the BKB because he was hoping that they could just like get a disruption play.
Strong ends now with the Remnant in. It's going to give a lot away here. There's no one moving up onto the high ground. A very, very confident blink up there as they're able to wrap around and take the enemy by angle. It's not a triangle anymore because there are only 2 camps there now. Lelouch? He's looking for the play onto Solo, and he's able to bring him down. BKB now popped, so he doesn't get stunned out the other side. Meanwhile, Force is able to pick up Queen of Pain and smash her into the ground, but she's got a BKB of her own and is able to get away. Then, once again, BKB's popped around. Vici getting smashed by Natsumi. He needs some help, but he's not going to find Lelouch onto himself. But the turnaround! Hello! The Hex comes out from no one, but Vici is dead regardless, and Natsumi completely untouched inside of this fight as Polaris will take the names of Navi and strike them off their list.
So much damage from this Terrorblade. He is larger than charge. Butterfly not
KB. Always kind of risky.
That vision, Natsumi just standing on this chain of Aether Remnants. Can't really go on him.
Yep, that protection. They jump for the backlines here instead. Both the supports grab with one spear, but Force is going to pick up AU and slam him into the ground. Lays, meanwhile, does get the kill onto AU, but Force comes jumping on through here, and once again, Vici doesn't get off the BKB in time before he's lost all his HP and doesn't have the lifesteal to sustain through this. Yes, they're losing their Terrorblade, maybe. I mean, he gets the Sunder off, but he will be losing his first life here, but I don't think they have anything to kill him off for a second time. Mart's going to buy back into this fight. What can they do as Force actually jumping through them in the backlines here? No one going to have to get up the BKB as he will be able to do that, but Loach is joining him inside the fight. They'll turn their attention towards the Terrorblade. Can they bring down Natsumi for a second time? He's got the Sunder up and he's got to get it off and turn around and kill off Force. Now looks towards Lays as well. The Mars getting beaten on down here. Polaris, they might be taking the game right now, but the buybacks are coming through thick and fast from Navi. And with the SF coming back into the fight, Polaris will respect it.
He ends up outside of the arena, comes down. And they do
Whoa,
manage
Natsumi.
to deal with him.
Jesus. Just hop in the Terror Wave here to try and get a sneaky go onto Vici. I mean, they're going to force him out for now, but Navi are making commitments on the backlines, but they managed to catch out no one. He's just gone. Didn't get off the BKB, and I don't know how they keep catching him out like this.
And, well, he was the one that was cutting all the waves and buying time when Vitune's dead. I don't think anyone can do the same for him. 2 minutes down should just be Polaris, even without their Lich. Don't need him. They can just march down this middle lane. And, maybe look to close out the game. Not coming back just yet. Wants to pressure bottom just a tiny bit. I don't know if you can take this 3v5. Mars, can you sell anything and get a refresher? This is the kind of state that we're in right now.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Let's see, Polaris not actually going for the win right now. They're going for the bottom lane of barracks. They want these mega creeps. Playing it safe as they will look forward on Solo, who just comes wandering too close to the flame, and he gets burned. And now look at Force, he's just jumping straight into the fight. There comes a slam down onto Navi2. They'll GG out from that as well. Oh, there we go, Polaris. They find the magic. They break Navi's win streak of 3 games. And in very good fashion, actually. That was a Polaris. I mean, we've seen hints of this in the past as well from them. You know, Polaris, they can take these big games, but man, looking fresh.
Looking good, and I think the most impressive thing for me is that it's not